Welcome back. Heat like we've seen recently can really dry out our vegetation and also lead to a higher threat of wildfires. According to the Texas A&M Forest Service, Central Texas is currently in a moderate risk, but some of our neighbors out to the west have a very high risk of wildfires. Joining us this afternoon is Carrie Hines with Texas A&M Forest Service to give us some insight on this. Carrie, thanks for joining us. We've had some wet times and dry times this year. Give us a broader perspective. How overall does the state of Texas stand in terms of fire risk right now?
So you're exactly correct. We were very blessed this spring with a fairly average amount of rain coming down, and that has allowed vegetation to do what we call a really good green up. It means that it's not very susceptible right now in most places in Texas to sustain large, significant wildfires. Of course, we've had this high pressure ridge sitting on top of us for the last 2 weeks, and that, of course, is drying things out. We are looking at that high pressure ridge hopefully breaking down over this weekend, which should allow some slightly cooler temperatures, maybe a chance of rain. I'm sure you know more about that than I do. And by cooler, we mean, mid 90s instead of mid 100s. So we'll all be feeling the breeze, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that myself as well. And Carrie, firefighters are of course always ready at a moment's notice, but what kind of precautions are being taken by firefighters to be ready in heat like this?
Our firefighters definitely do what we call daily conditioning. It means that they're out there in this heat working on vegetation fuels projects. They're out there maintaining their equipment, doing daily exercise in these temperatures. That way they can be a little bit more used to it when the time comes. At the Texas A&M Forest Service, we also move around resources to where they're needed. So based off of the daily call volume from our local cooperators in your cities and counties, we can move our people around to respond where needed.
So we know that you guys do usually a lot of prescribed burns, intentional fires, if you will, to limit the risk of an unintentional fire. But with heat like this, does that limit your ability to do prescribed burns, either because of the strain on firefighters' bodies or because of the fire danger that we see right now?
That's a really good question. And the key word there is prescribed. So every single prescribed fire that we do has an end goal. And along with it, the parameters that are acceptable to do the prescribed burn under, the temperatures, the winds, the humidities, everything like that, how many people you need. And these fires in particular, in the summer, of course, are a little bit more risky when it comes to firefighters' health. However, sometimes the end goal that we're looking for when it comes to landscape restoration sometimes needs a fire during our growing season instead of our dormant seasons.
And as we approach the 4th of July, what should people be aware of if they do choose to partake in fireworks, where it's allowed, of course?
That's also the key word. You're hitting it today. Make sure if you're going to have personal fireworks, your county does not have any restrictions, or your city, of course. It's actually one of the top days for wildfire calls is the 4th of July. So we do encourage people to take part in municipal festivities. If they are going to take part in their own fireworks, make sure you're away from dry grass and brush in your house and that you dispose of those fireworks in a bucket of water. That way they don't ignite anything. And of course, if you are out and about on your property, don't drive or park on tall, dry grass. Make sure you're disposing of your barbecue charcoals properly. Anything that can start a fire. Humans start 90% of the fires in Texas. So
Wow.
Anything that's heat or sparks can start a wildfire.
Great reminders as we approach the holiday. Carrie Hines with the Texas A&M Forest Service, thank you for joining us. And our weather team and me, we're always looking at your fire risk maps. So thank you for all the work that you guys do.
I'll pass it along. Thanks so much.
Okay.